Y'all, hey y'all, good afternoon. Can you hear me? So I want to jump on here real quick and excuse the noise. I'm outside and there are a bunch of kids outside playing, which is normal. But guys, I want to talk to you real quick so you know that if I jump on a live, I'm jumping on here for a reason. And I want to tell you, so first of all, could you use $1,000 extra a month? Could $1,000 a month actually help you right now? Guys, I'm getting ready to show you one of the properties that I own, and the reason why I'm coming on here, mind you, whenever I come on a live, I am not coming on here to talk about me. I'm coming on here to share some information that can help you. And guess what? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Come on, somebody. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. How many of you guys could use an extra $1,000 a month passively? Could that help you? The reason why I'm coming on this live is because I want all of my new entrepreneurs, all of my seasoned entrepreneurs, all of my investors, all of my people going after wealth building and passive income and multiple streams of income to realize that you don't have to have 5, 10, 15 properties to change your life. You don't have to always have duplexes and triplexes and quads to change your life. So I'm actually going to run the numbers on this property, guys. I'm at the house right now. I cannot believe he just turned on that music like that and I'm doing a live. Seriously, like, that's the neighbors. Anyway, hopefully y'all can still hear me. Okay, guys? So one property. So as I'm talking about this property, guys, I hope somebody tell me in the comments if you can still hear me, because they're out here like living their best life. The mortgage on this property is $1,400. I'm going to give you guys the specs for this house. I'm going to give you guys the numbers, and I'm going to let you guys know that $1,000 a month cash flow is the lowest amount I make on this house. The lowest amount. So first, this is a single family property, guys, right? I'm going to walk around the house right now. Single family property. This is an FHA mortgage, but it is not my first house. Do not miss that. Let me say it again. This is an FHA mortgage, but not my first property. Why am I telling you that? Because, guys, I've had 3 FHA loans. Guys, I did a whole YouTube video on how you can have multiple FHA loans. Now, I did not say multiple. I'm about to educate somebody. Look, get a notebook, get a pen. Okay, because I'm on here trying to free somebody. Stop comparing your year 1 to everybody else's year 3, 5, 15, 20. Guys, if you have 0 properties right now, your first goal is property number 1. If you have 1 property right now, your next goal is property number 2. The point of this live is to start where you're at and start now, because 1 property can change your whole life. And this property on the low end cash flows $1,000 a month. Low end, guys. I know people that have duplexes, triplexes, and quads that don't cash flow $1,000 a month. Like, we're about to be real for a second. So this is an FHA mortgage. It's only $1,400 a month. This property is 4 stories. Right, let me walk further out. It is a single family property, guys. 4 stories, 4 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, finished attic, finished basement. If you saw over there when I very first started, it has a driveway and it has a garage. Guys, you see? And I want you guys to see the block that I'm on. So, guys, I am in the Philadelphia area. This is a suburb of Philadelphia. I don't live in this property anymore, but I did it one time, which is why it's an FHA mortgage. Follow me, guys. I'm about to tell y'all some real stuff. Now, look at this block, guys. On this block, there are 2 houses on this side and 3 houses on this side. There's only 5 properties total on this entire block. My property right here, this corner property, is actually the biggest lot, the biggest property on this block. And you guys can see the neighborhood, right? So not like super, it's like, middle class, right outside of Philadelphia, okay? You guys see there's twins and stuff over here, a couple of single family over here. I'm out in the middle of the street, some single family right here, some more twins and stuff over here, okay, guys? So this property, the mortgage is $1,400. Now, the reason why I say I've had multiple FHA mortgages, guys, I did a whole YouTube video on it a long time ago. You cannot have multiple FHA loans open at the same time. But I had a house, paid it off, got another FHA mortgage. Had a house, paid it off, got another FHA mortgage. Got a house, paid it off, got another FHA mortgage. Guys, there's a method to my madness. Now, is that for all the properties? No. So because this property is FHA, guys, the loan, 30-year traditional mortgage, owner occupied only 12 months, right? Now, I lived in this property more than 1 year, guys. But what I'm telling you is that once you have that mortgage and you move out, you can get something else, however you get whatever else it is. And that mortgage is super low. So, guys, the property, so scenario number 1, look, can y'all see my little finger? Scenario number 1, this mortgage is $1,400 a month. If I just rent it out privately, and you guys see my neighborhood, this is still my property right here. If you guys see the actual neighborhood, so let me talk to you about this house real quick. So in this area where I'm at, guys, and mind you, for everybody who's growing, who came on here late, this property that I own is cash flowing $1,000 a month on the low end. Regular FHA traditional mortgage, the property mortgage is $1,400 a month. The rent, this is the regular going rent for this property, is $2,400. $2,400 if I just have a private renter in here. Now this house right here, this house went into foreclosure. I was here when the actual people actually bought this house and they renovated it. This house sold for $350,000. Probably they've been in there like 4 years or so. Guys, my property was only $180,000. Let me say it again. My property was only $180,000. This house right here sold for $350,000. My property value has gone up significantly, and I have a ton of equity in this property that I have not touched yet. Now pause, let me say something to you guys. And mind you, if I'm on here, I want you to be thinking about how could this help you? Have you used your FHA mortgage? If you don't have money for a commercial loan, a construction loan, all those kinds of things, could you just get an FHA loan? Stop thinking that you have to have a duplex, triplex, and quad to make some money. Now I will say this, there's some TLC that needs to be done on this property, so I'll tell you all the numbers and everything. So $1,400 is the mortgage. Oh, real quick about this house right here. So there was a time in this area where there was a bunch of foreclosures and sheriff sales, right? When, the economy was all bad. So property values went down. Guys, when you have a good piece of property, hold on to it. Let me say it again. When you have a good piece of property, hold on to it. You see, my neighbors are Asian, so I'm actually the only black person on this block. White people, it's very, very mixed around here. I'll say that. So anyway, so when you have a good piece of property, right, because you can live in it, you can rent it out, you can make it Section 8. So guys, the area I'm in, let me actually go more across the block so you guys can see just the actual neighborhood. The area I'm in is like in the suburb of Philadelphia. So I'm near an airport, I'm near colleges, I'm near hospitals. I'm in a great area where I can do Airbnb. I could get it zoned differently and do rooms. I could give it to, and much of you guys know that there's 3 home health care companies that want this property. So if I did nothing else but just rent it, mortgage is $1,400, guys. The rent is $2,400. I'm cash flowing $1,000 on a single family FHA mortgage. Guys, you only need a 640 credit score, 3.5% down, and verifiable income. I know people that are paying $2,500 for a 1-bedroom apartment. Boom! Let me say it again. This is $1,400 for my mortgage, and will be paid off soon, actually. 4 stories, finished basement, garage, driveway, corner property, okay, guys? Finished basement, and it's only $1,400 a month. Some of y'all are paying $2,500 for 1-bedroom apartments. You could have a whole property. Now, I have equity in it that I haven't touched yet. Probably, I think maybe like $70,000, maybe more than that. Guys, I get, tax write-offs, right? It's helped my credit because I have a mortgage that I paid on time. And let me tell you the numbers for Airbnb. So if I just rented out single family, $2,400 is the rate for this house. $2,400. You see the twins? I've known them for a while. I used to live in this property, guys. So right now, all of my investment properties and my office are in Pennsylvania. I no longer live in Pennsylvania. I live somewhere else in new development. But guys, this is actually one of the properties. I want you guys to see this. This is one of the properties that I'm going to leave to my boys. Now, why? I'm in new construction and I absolutely love it. But what I'm going to say to you guys, and all my investors on here are people getting into real estate, you guys know this, that they don't make these new houses like they used to. I'm going to just be real. So this house has hardwood floors, crown molding, stone, really good, like solid fireplace. So this is one of the houses I'm going to actually leave to my boys, and they'll always have it. Now for Airbnb, I think the numbers were like $5,000 to $6,000. Again, mortgage $1,400, Airbnb $5,000 to $6,000. If I did Section 8, I would say, look at the boys, hey boys. If I did Section 8, I would say I probably can get about maybe like $3,000 a month. And again, mortgage is $1,400. And then let's talk about the home health care companies. So because I am a self-employed entrepreneur and I'm tied to so many entrepreneurs, I hope y'all can still hear me. There are three home health care companies that are interested in this property. The rates that they are all giving me are between $4,000 and $6,000 for residential housing for some of their clients. Okay, guys. So there's maybe 4 different ways that I can make money with this property: renting it out privately, doing Airbnb, doing Section 8, dividing it up into like homes. I'm close enough where I could even do off-campus housing, to be honest with you, for some of the colleges, and or do home health care company. Now, why am I telling you guys this? Regular FHA mortgage, the owner occupancy requirement is only 12 months, guys. So the point for you guys is that so many of you guys qualify for an FHA loan right now, like literally right now. But you guys are thinking you have to have a duplex, you have to have a triplex, you need 5 properties, you need 6 properties. Guys, I cash flow on this more than some people do on their multifamily units. So what is the lesson for you guys? I want you guys to think outside the box. There is more than one way to invest in real estate. There's more than one way to get passive income. Do what is the actual best for you. Now, the other thing I want to say, guys, if you don't know how to, get a mortgage pre-approval, you need to go to the link in my bio and schedule a Jumpstart strategy session. We've been able to give people a plan where they can do it in 1 to 3 months, sometimes 6 months at the high end, okay? Where you can qualify our investing, credit, leverage, lifestyle. So I have customized plans. Now, the house needs some TLC, right? So it has cosmetic stuff. So what I got done, so you guys see some of the, you see some of the pavement and stuff like this. So I'm waiting for them to come and give me an estimate for that right now. Now, mind you, the stuff that needs to be done on the house is mostly cosmetic besides this stone stuff right here, because this can be considered like a, like a hazard, right? You guys know I was the vice chair of zoning. So this could be considered a hazard. So I have to get this done. But everything else, I need a screen door. I need the house power washed. I need a couple of screens done. I need my railings redone. And then on the inside, I'll tell you what I got done. There was an actual, like a little bit of a leak from the bathroom upstairs to this, from the bathroom upstairs. So I got that fixed. I got a brand new washer, brand new dryer, a brand new stove, brand new refrigerator. The hot water heater was just done probably about 3 years ago. And then the actual heating system for the entire house was just done about 4 years ago, right? Roof is fine. Everything else is fine. So to be honest with you, I could rent this out technically like right now because everything is mostly cosmetic. Now, all those things that need to be done, tax write-offs. I have my receipts, guys. And guess what? I'm about to tell y'all something. When you cash flow on a property, you're doing that on your taxes as income, right? Everybody who has multiple properties, everybody who is renting, you guys should have a CPA. I have an accountant. I don't play with taxes. He does it for me. And guess what? This is actually vacant right now because I'm actually was in transition, and then I was getting all the renovations done, and then honestly, I've just been super busy. Why am I not super stressed about it? First of all, because it's only $1,400 a month. Second of all, because I have 4 home healthcare companies and 2 private renters who actually want the property. I've done Section 8 multiple times, so it's just about me just setting it up. But the reason why I'm really not super worried about it is because, guys, the month where you have a property and it does not cash flow, you write it off as a loss on your taxes. Boom! Another reason why to own property, guys. One property can change your life. So when I'm renting it, I report, passive income. I report it on my taxes. And when I'm not renting it out, guys, I report it a loss and I get a write-off. Either way, I get paid for the property. That's it, guys, and I'm leaving this one to my boys. Now, it's like, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, so I've been up since like 7, only had like 2 hours sleep. I'm running around. I'm going to go out of town. So I'm going to on my way to my office in media, because when I come to Pennsylvania, I actually always go to my office in media. And then I have I have a condo in Brookhaven. If I have enough time, I'm going to jump back on here to show you guys when I'm at the office, because I want you guys to see how you can use office sharing for your business credit, for your commercial office. Now, guys, walk you through my office. Then if I'm not tired, I'll go to the condo. If not, I'll do it another day. But the moral to the story, number 1, one property can change your life. Number 2, you can use an FHA mortgage creatively. The owner occupancy requirement is only 12 months. You only need a 640 credit score and 3.5% down. And guess what? I know a lot of people are talking about the rates right now. Oh, the rates are high. The rates are high. Guess what? Rent is high. I'm just going to be honest. People are talking about, oh my God, the mortgage. Guys, have you seen how high rent is going up? Because of the area, because of the climate that we're in right now, landlords are raising their rent. Why? Because they can. So it's going to be high anywhere. If I'm going to pay a high amount, I'd rather it be my own property. And that's just some real stuff, guys. And then all you do is get a mortgage right now. Let's say your rate is 6%. All right. Let's say it's 5%. Okay. When the rates go down, you refinance. Like, seriously, you still own the property. It's not that big of a deal. So you pay high interest for a year or 2. It will go back down. So when your credit gets better, or when the climate change, you can get a better mortgage, you just go ahead and refinance. It's not that big of a deal, guys. But either way, the point is that some people have multifamily properties and don't cash flow $1,000 a month. Single family, FHA mortgage, That's it. And it cash flows $1,000 a month. And depending on if I decide to do Airbnb, Section 8, off-campus housing, or the home health care company, I'll be getting between $3,000 and $6,000 a month for this property. And the mortgage is only $1,400. So, action items. Pull your credit report, see where you are. If you do not have an open mortgage on your credit report, you probably qualify for FHA. If you do not know how to qualify for any kind of real estate financing, go to the link in my bio, schedule a strategy session, or Investing Credit Leverage Lifestyle for the online course you can teach yourself and be connected to our community of winners. Come on now, where we have ongoing support and Zooms. And then the last thing is that be creative. There's more than one way to actually invest in real estate. You start where you are. If you have 0 properties, your very next goal is to have 1. If you have 2 properties, your next goal is to have 3. And you scale up as you need and as you're able. So guys, I hope that was helpful. I wanted you to see how one property can change your whole darn life. Somebody say your whole life. All right, and he's out here, blowing the leaves and all that kind of stuff. So these are my boys, my neighbors. I hope that was helpful, guys. Expand your mind. I understand that we live in a social media age where everybody's looking at what everybody else is doing, but a lot of you guys have amazing options right now, and you have no idea how you're so close to one decision changing your whole life, but because you're looking at people that own 5 properties and 10 properties and get 7 figures a month, you think that you're losing. Y'all are all winning. You are all winners. And guess what? I would be happy to help you with a customized plan to get you to the finish line. So guys, have a super amazing day, and I hope that that was helpful.